I am super excited today. You want to know why Poppin is excited today? Poppin is excited because Gigantic Rampage Edition dropped their first state of the game. If you don't know what this is basically a dev blog about what they plan to do with the game and their goals and ambitions. This is something that's awesome to see from developers because this lets players know they actually have plans. I'm excited to hop in and see what they're doing, and I'm gonna give my thoughts about the game's current state. Let's see what they got planned. So, Gigantic players, we want to extend our sincerest apologies for any inconvenience or frustration you may have experienced over the past week. We understand that many players have encountered issues, and we want to assure you that we've been working diligently to address them. I actually have been seeing these fixes implemented as I play during the time. I'm very perceptive when I play games, and I've also worked in the gaming industry as well, so I kind of have a brain to already see these issues, and they definitely have been fixing it just without telling us. They've been posting on Twitter a little bit about like, okay, we're doing this, we're doing that, but there are some fixes that I've seen, and I was like, oh, y'all changed that. Oh, y'all adjusted the UI. Oh, y'all, there's a lot that they're doing. They're just not speaking on it. But that just says a lot. That says a lot that they really want this game to thrive. And I know a lot of other players do too. Let's continue reading. Our team has been tirelessly making fixes to improve your gameplay experience and will continue to do so. We appreciate your patience and support as we strive to provide you with the best possible gaming experience. Thank you for being a part of the community, and we look forward to seeing you on the airship. So issues already addressed. Fix the re-queue/unknown queue issue. Happy about that, and I did see that. Fix the issue with reporting players impacting server load. I haven't really had any issues with that though. Prevented the front end from crashing due to Reddy's timeout. Again, I haven't really seen that either. Additional improvements to server stability, definitely seen that one. Deployed a new front end fix which aims to fix the double timeout issue for requeue and add additional login to help us debug the timeout queue issue. I'm actually really happy to see a lot of this. And as I said, the issues kind of were already addressed, but I really like to see this. And one of the things that I've noticed as well when I was playing, there are a few bugs, but it doesn't really impact the gameplay experience, at least to me. But I only play on PlayStation. So, you know, it's possible Xbox has their own issues, PC has their own issues. That's just what happens when you talk about cross-platform gaming. But there is one match-breaking kind of issue that I've seen, and that issue actually is when your teammate disconnects or something, the character will stay there and then will attack anybody. And by anybody, I mean even your teammates. So you have an allied teammate disconnect or quit or what have you, things happen, crash, but they actually start attacking you, and you can't destroy that player. It just sits there. So you walk by and it's attacking you. I really hope that gets addressed because that's one of the main issues that I've been running into, and it does kind of make or break the game for me, at least until the bot then fills that slot. So let's move on to the known issues. Console crashes. PS5 system is non-responsive when closing application after being stuck on the versus transition screen. I've had this issue, and it's not even just with the versus transition screen, at least for me. I've experienced it inside of the shop as well or post-match, but I will say I was doing some testing yesterday and I was playing game after game after game after game, and I haven't ran into that issue not once. Not once. And that's just my experience, obviously. But let me know in the comments, have you guys that play on PS5 have been running into those issues? I do still crash occasionally, but I'd rather crash and open the game quickly than like crash and not be able to do anything until I hard shut off my PlayStation. So we already making progress. Let's keep reading. Random crashes on Xbox platform. I can see that. Matchmaking timeout / declines. I am definitely noticing a difference between the matchmaking timeouts and declines. Bro, the amount of times I would start a match and then just have it like decline and then have to queue again and just I was glad to notice that when I clicked accept, it would happen instantly. So glad to see that one fixed. Wait, hold up. We got hero balance too? Okay, let's see what that's about. So Roland has 100% buff. I'm not sure what that means. I thought Roland was pretty nasty already. So to see that this man got buffed again, I don't know. I really like Roland, by the way. What's your favorite hero? Let me know in the comments down below. Kajir E skill cooldown. I think that there's a problem with Kajir. Okay, so I don't know if it's called E, but in game on PlayStation, his R1, if you use the one that makes you invisible, if you hold it, you'll come back visible, but it will not go on cooldown. It only goes on cooldown if you dash. I don't know if that's intentional, and I hope that it's not intentional because that's kind of busted. So, but if you hold it and you don't move, well, you can move, but you don't dash, if you hold it, it'll expire, and you can just press it again, and expire, and you can just basically stay permanent invisible. Now, you can be shot, you can get hit with AoEs, but I just thought that was interesting, and I hope that's something that they'll fix in the future. Next, we have bot backfilling. Bots spawn after a player leaves are invincible. That's literally what I said. Yes, there's bots that spawn, and then like they're just invincible, and then they hit you, and it doesn't even matter. It just smacks you all over the place. I hate it. I'm glad that they're addressing that, because that was wild. Various localization issues, Arc platform issues, hangs on creating crew when launching the game on Arc through non-English regions. I haven't experienced that, but the non-English regions kind of explains why I haven't experienced that. Temporary workaround, switch Arc client language to English. Okay, so if you guys are having an issue where you're having the crew being created and you're stuck on that, if you switch the Arc client language to English, it said that you're not going to have that issue anymore. So good workaround for that. We expect fixes for these and other issues to come soon in a future update. The list by no means is complete. That's great, because I was like, there's a lot more that we need to be fixing, so I'm glad. But again, like I said, they are fixing, just not telling us. I noticed it, and I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed it too if you guys had specific issues that bothered you and you're like, oh, it's not there anymore. But rather a selection of hot topics within the community. Please don't hesitate to make us aware of any issues you are encountering in the bug report section of our Discord. Looking ahead, we still have ranked mode coming your way. I can't wait for ranked. If you guys want tips, tricks, and guides, especially before ranked, subscribe, because you will be getting them for Gigantic, which will be shipped with a later update. And starting today, we've activated double EXP in game, so you'll be leveling up much faster. This event will be between Friday and Monday. Let's go for the double XP. I've been wanting the double XP, and I'm glad that it came, because they were talking about it on Twitter, and now it's here. And that is our first state of the game. I feel like the game is going in the right direction. I feel like it's not there yet, but I feel like it's going in that direction. And that's the most important part about games and their development cycle, is like sometimes you don't start there, but if you can pave your way to that destination, it means a lot to the players, or at least it means a lot to me. I am curious though, and I talked about this with some of you guys in the Discord community, I'm curious about how long the game is going to stay in service, considering there is no microtransaction. They said in their devlog video that there is going to be no microtransactions. Now, I do hope that they add a battle pass so we can give them revenue as the game's in service, because, you know, money isn't infinite. We still need to pay for employees. We still need to pay for the game servers. Like, there's a lot to pay for, especially if we want new content. So I do hope that they're going to add something like that in the future. I feel like that'd be a great way to go. The gameplay is great, the fundamentals are great, and so if we can have a battle pass of some sort, I personally would not mind it, especially if there's a free version as well, even after you paid for the game. So that's just my thoughts though. What do you guys feel about Gigantic right now? Do you think it's great? Do you think it's not so great? What do you feel like they can fix? What do you hope that you see in the next blog? What do you hope that you see in the next update? I'm gonna cover that update, and I cannot wait for that to drop. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, subscribe if you want more Gigantic content, and until next time, you know what I always say. Thank you guys for doing what? Popping often with Lofton.